Everyone is chasing money. They try stocks, cryptos, commodities, and even betting, but they have zero progress in their lives. Have you ever wondered why? I know why, because they don't really know the rules of money. In a moment, we will learn how to make money fast from recession, how to protect the value of money, how to find the right way to make money, why people are always on a treadmill, and why, for example, after years of being interested in investing, they are still not individuals. I will give the first two rules at the same time because they are interrelated. 1. Money has to be made fast. 2. On the contrary, wealth has to be built slowly. When you are making money, you have to be very, very, very fast. You have to be a cheetah because there are opportunities everywhere. Technology is evolving. Some civilizations are rising in the world while others are collapsing. New business opportunities are coming with changing trends, and naturally at the same time they are going away because the fast ones adapt to them. If you are slow, you will miss all the opportunities that come and go. The rule never changes. The ones who make the most money are the fastest. For example, in the early days of Bitcoin, those who researched it without delay were able to own Bitcoin when it was just a few cents, because they were faster than everyone else. This rule applies to everything, not just crypto. If something is to be built, it should be built today, not tomorrow. If something is to be produced, it should be produced in 2-3 days, not next week. In marketing, if 70 customers are targeted in a week, 70 people should be targeted in 1 day. The meeting of the individual should be today, not 3 days later. You don't have a second to lose. Andrew Tate had a very good quote on this subject. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. The second rule is the opposite. Wealth has to be built slowly. People are very slow in making money, but very fast in building wealth. That's why they keep going back to the beginning. Remember the saying, money loves speed, wealth loves time. For example, if you are investing in cryptocurrencies, stop, sit back. Make sure you make smart decisions and let compound interest do the work for you. This is how you build long-term wealth. When you build wealth, you have to be smart and slow, but when you make money, you have to be like a cheetah. 3. Undecideds are poor. This is one of the clearest rules of poverty. If someone is indecisive, if he cannot make decisions, he is poor. A lot of people might think it's intelligence, but it has nothing to do with intelligence. The environment is rich. It's full of people who are dumber than you, but braver. People who are indecisive do something that everyone else thinks is stupid. They become decisive about it, and that's the turning point. You think about whether to buy Bitcoin or not, and then someone comes along and buys it. And as you know, Bitcoin goes from a few cents to $60,000. Someone who is much poorer than you earns 50 times more than you because they are too stupid to be afraid, too stupid to think 50 times about a decision. 4. Don't be interested in everything. Be obsessed with one thing. If you are interested in everything, you will not succeed in anything. You will not go all the way. When someone asks you what you are doing, you have to have a very clear and short answer. Being interested in many things will not make you good at anything. Those who are obsessed win, not those who are interested. You have a certain amount of energy. The more you divide it, the less distance you have to travel. But if you focus that energy in one place, then you can go all the way. 95% of us have families who are not where they want to be or where you want them to be. That doesn't mean don't love them. On the contrary, love them, respect them, but don't listen to them. The things they say are not for your bad, but they don't know. If they knew, they would have the life you want to have. Let's face it, saving money is nice, but you will not have the life you want by saving money. What you need to do instead of saving money is to increase your income. That's the only way to get the life that you want. You cannot be rich until you have learned all the lessons that poverty can teach you. You bought shitcoin and it crashed. But instead of learning from that and starting to invest wisely, you bought shitcoins again and lost money again, and you're poor. What did we say at the beginning of this article? You can't get rich without learning the lessons that poverty can teach you. You have to pass that test to get rich. If you don't learn every time you lose money, you'll keep losing money. That's why people keep doing the same thing and stay in this vicious circle. They lose money again. The biggest money I've ever made was when I bet against the majority. I was in the game when people around me said you can't invest in stocks. Now everyone is in the game, and I'm on the outside. The times when I made the most money were the times when I went against the majority, and the times when you made the most money will probably be the times when you went against the majority, because majority is never right. I used to live in a coastal town where one of the biggest marinas was, and yachts were coming and going all the time. One day the topic of yachts came up, and although I had no interest in yachts, I was the most knowledgeable person in that conversation, just because of what I heard from the environment. In this way, I realized that I had knowledge on that subject with zero effort. So ask yourself what you want to be and get closer to what you want to be, you will become it. Long story short, your environment equals you. Get close to people with money, quality, hardworking people, and then you will realize that you will become one of them. You can regain the money, but never the reputation. And when you lose reputation, good luck with money. For example, financially, if I owe someone money, I pay them back on time. Banks, friends, it doesn't matter who it is. So it's not difficult for me to borrow money from a friend or a bank, so I have access to large sums of money. Yes, I don't like banks, but banks like me. At the same time, as a YouTuber, I can advertise shitcoin. It won't make me rich, but in the long run, it will ruin my reputation. I can't make money if I'm discredited.